Hello and welcome to Arguing Ever After. I am Luke and this is my lovely bride Amber.
Hello.
Together we're the Lord and Lady who lock horns.
The Count and Countess of Contention.
The Duke and Duchess of Disagreement.
And the King and Queen of Quarrels. In this podcast we bicker about all things, big and small. And the audience vote determines who the winner is.
Many of our topics are frequently submitted by our listeners, which we actually need and want. So, if you have some idea that you'd like us to argue about, please send it to us at arguingeverafter@gmail.com.
All right, here we are. We've made it to number 38.
38.
Is that right? 38?
I don't know.
I think so.
Could be 39.
I don't know.
We're both kind of low energy right now. Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's been a full day. Our area has been on spring break, and instead of going anywhere, we were doing a little bit more of a, I don't know, staycation kind of.
Well, you are.
I am. You're working.
I'm working.
Well,
I'm doing a workcation?
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
That's because you took so much time off with your surgeries that you did not have more time off.
Surgecation?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But for our kid, it doesn't matter whether or not you took off time.
That's true.
Because she still's got time off from school, and I still feel the need, even though she is well into her teens, I still feel the need to entertain her when she's not in school. So I took some time off, and I'm glad I did. I mean, obviously, you know, no one ever is like, I wish I wouldn't have spent time with my kid. You know?
Right.
But where we live, springtime is not springtime. It's winter 2.0.
We had an ice storm this morning, which really just turned out to be freezing rain. It was no big deal.
It was just, exactly. No big deal, just freezing rain. That stops parts of our country in its tracks.
Not here.
But not here. Yep, that's just, well, it's Tuesday. It's not Tuesday.
Yeah.
But, you know, so, but I had plans of things that I wanted to do to kind of make it feel not just like being at home. And one of the things in Minnesota, we have this really cute town called Stillwater. So if you're ever wanting to go somewhere, it's a really cute town.
Highly recommend.
Yes.
A couple of really awesome people got married there a long time ago.
A couple of really awesome people did. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. But it's just a nice little area to go shopping on the river. Has a tons of antique stores, which our daughter did not want to do.
Well, there's old stuff in there.
You know, she says. Yeah, she says it smells like old dead people, and I'm like, come on.
Old dead people.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I told her, because we went into all the new stores that they have, next time we go, I'm antique storing, because I really do love going to antique stores.
You like old dead people.
I do. I mean, like, there's far more old dead people.
You just got to retheme it like it's Halloween, and maybe she'll like it.
Right. Maybe. It's got the thematic aroma, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was rainy and cold, which meant not a lot of people, which for someone like me, that's a bonus. I don't like big crowded areas, but it was rainy and cold. So most of it is outside, going to shop, and I was certainly doing that and getting rained on. And one of the things I really dislike, which is really difficult being a Minnesotan, is being cold.
Wait,
Because
what?
I really dislike in general being cold.
Oh, you're talking about your struggles.
Yes.
With where you were born and raised and live.
Right. But what I'm saying is one of the things...
Many people in Minnesota have that same struggle.
Right. I really dislike it. So it was difficult coming out of that, you know, but I wanted to be there. She wanted to do it. And we did and saw some fun things.
I'm envious of the people who embrace the cold.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, let's go hiking. Well, I guess I actually did that a lot this year. I semi-embraced the cold this year because I was so bored staying at home from surgery. But like people that go snowboarding or skiing or snowmobiling or skating on ice and doing hockey and, I don't know, all the different outdoor winter things one does.
But we don't have that right now. That's not the season
No,
we're in
right.
right
We're
now.
past that part of winter.
Right, right. Right now we're in springtime.
Which is sort of winter.
Right, for us. But there are other parts of the world. I get kind of jealous because, when you're looking on social media, people are talking about planting stuff, and I'm thinking...
And it's like March 5th.
I
and you're
know.
like, well, I can't.
I know.
We're going to have at least 3 more snowstorms, at least 4 more freeze days.
Right. It's a time before we get to do that. But I will be happy when it is time to start seeing things come up. Seen a couple things come up already.
I saw our little tulip leaves coming up.
I saw that too. I'm a little worried about that because,
And that one tree.
Yes, we do have a magnolia tree out front of our house, which is beautiful. But if the frost happens after we've had the warmth, then what can happen is we can lose the buds if they were too big and then not get the flowers.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Right. I hope so too, but
I have faith in nature.
But it's coming. It's coming. I can feel it. I saw a couple robins the other day. Haven't seen them since, but I did see them.
Yeah.
So soon.
I saw on one of my walks in the woods, absolutely massive pair of sandhill cranes, which I don't think I've ever seen in Minnesota before. They're huge birds. I mean, they had to have been, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet tall. They were gigantic.
I'm sure I've seen them in Minnesota before.
I don't think I have. And they have like the red thing on their head, like it's a crown-like feather coloring.
Yeah.
And they make the loudest, most terrifying bird call ever if you're not ready for it and you're 20 feet away in the woods.
Right.
I was just walking down the thing and then it's like, wow! And oh my God, I was terrified.
Some of the bird calls I learned that happen from those larger birds were recorded and used for parts of Jurassic Park.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, some of the dinosaur sounds. So that tells you how jarring some of those sounds truly can be after, like,
these were dinosaur level
prehistoric.
birds. Like, these things were massive, and the redhead make it look all like Ares, warlike. Also, right next to them, swimming in the same little pond that those big dinosaur birds were walking through, were made a pair of ducks, mallards.
I love ducks. They're so cute.
Green heads.
Every rare once in a while, we'll have a couple walking through our front yard.
Yeah.
I just love them. I wish I could have them responsibly, right? Or like a pair that are just...
What does that even mean?
Well, like you have to take care of them if you actually have them.
Do you have to feed the ducks?
Well, yeah. And
They don't just go handle their business somewhere?
I don't think so.
What do they eat? Bugs? Fish?
I don't know. This is why I couldn't have ducks, because I don't know what you'd feed them.
That's fair.
But I know you're not supposed to feed them bread. However, I certainly have fed a duck bread in my life.
Yes.
Back in the day when maybe we didn't know better or we didn't care, feeding ducks.
I feel like didn't know better is the more accurate. Since I've learned that you're not supposed to feed ducks bread, I do not find myself feeding ducks bread.
Right. That's true.
Also, don't randomly carry a loaf of bread around. Do you think duck people do that? Like that are like duck lovers? They just carry a loaf of bread in their car and they go, oh look, some ducks, here we go.
Did we do that early in our relationship?
I don't know, did we?
I for certain remember driving around in my Escort carrying and having Wonder bread to feed to the ducks.
R.I.P. to the Ford Escort.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that was a vehicle. It did its job. Shared between me and 2 of my sisters, because that's what you do with vehicles. But maybe
I didn't really have to.
Well, right.
Because my brothers were gone away at college.
Yeah.
By the time I was driving.
They must have had their own.
It was
vehicles.
nice for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it would have been nice. But we lived in an area that buses were easy enough to take. So, it's just more convenient and cool.
Much cooler.
Much cooler to drive your own car.
And when you're in high school, it doesn't matter what kind of car it is.
No, not at all.
Because most of the time, not everyone has a car, and you're just the one with the car, so you're the cool one.
Sure. Or you're the one who has, gas in the tank.
Yep.
That's also cool.
Yep.
I don't even talk about gas prices. Apparently, people are really upset about it. I don't drive very often, so I'm hoping that I won't have to deal with it.
I drive so much that it is
Doesn't
what
matter.
it is.
Yeah. I think that's kind of a lot of the
Buying
stuff.
it anyway.
Yeah. So what else we've been doing on this staycation?
Yeah. Other than witnessing mated pairs of mallards and sandhill cranes.
Yeah, I didn't witness that on my spring
Okay.
staycation. But last night we went to the very local to Minnesota Chanhassen Dinner Theater.
Which is awesome.
It's a great place if you're in the area. They have a show and dinner all
Do you
at the
think
same time.
there's a lot of places that have dinner theaters?
I don't know.
Like, I wonder if that's like a Midwest thing or if that's a everywhere thing.
I'm
Because
sure they
it's set
have.
up like there's a stage, and then the viewing area is very much an amphitheater,
Yes.
but also all the seats are tables at which you eat.
Yes.
Oh, except there is like a balcony with like maybe 10 or 20 seats that you don't eat up there.
I don't think I'd want to do that in that type of an environment. What I find convenient about it is that your dinner and show are all at the same place.
Yeah, you don't have to figure out another event.
Yeah, and like figure out is the timing going to work? Because
Yeah.
that's always, I mean, either you eat after the show, which a lot of times feels super late,
Way late.
or beforehand, and you're like, please make sure I get the check early.
Yep.
And if I don't get the check early, am I going to be late to the theater or am I going to be really early to the theater? The timing is not good. This is why I like this. I've seen a couple shows there, and we did recently have an offer to go see the show at a little discount. I'm always good on a discount.
Yes, you are.
If you send me a coupon, man, look out. I'm probably going to utilize it.
But it's 30% off.
I know. I love a good deal. So we got a good deal, and so we went and saw Guys and Dolls.
Guys and dolls.
I love musicals.
Yeah.
I've seen lots of musicals.
Yep.
I certainly have heard about Guys and Dolls over the years, but I've never seen Guys and Dolls until we saw it last night.
Till last night. I also, same.
Yeah.
I don't have the same.
You definitely have not seen as many.
Yeah, you've seen a lot more. Mm-hmm. My brother has seen all the musicals ever.
Well, I doubt that.
Well, that's true.
I feel like you might be.
I mean, you got a college degree in it.
Doesn't mean you've seen all the musicals ever.
I'm just saying he's probably seen a lot.
I bet he has.
He was in a bunch
I bet he has
when he
seen
was
a lot.
younger.
But it was really fun to see something I hadn't seen before. And I do this with movies too. Like, I don't want to read the synopsis. I don't want to know anything about it.
Yeah, just go in blind.
Go in blind. So we go in and they have these like photo op things. Guess what? For all of you who maybe aren't following us on social media,
Oh, yeah.
we're going to drop a picture
Yes.
of our photo op.
Yes.
But we walk in.
And maybe one of the funny ones our kid took from the worst angle.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
It's so bad.
Our PR team, AKA our daughter, I love her. And she sometimes has a hard time taking a picture of us. And
I think she just thinks they're all great.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, the subject matter is beautiful no matter what.
That's
maybe.
what it is.
But of course, you know, when you're trying to take a picture of an event or a space, it's like, just put me there, but make sure you get the background, all the background, because that really matters. But so we walk in and I see a couple dice as props. And I thought, must be part of the show. Don't want to spoil anything for anybody who has never seen Guys and Dolls and wants to go see it. But dice is definitely a big part of
It's a part of the show.
the show. And a lot of
And
times
they had fedoras.
they did have fedoras as well.
Fedoras and dice.
You know, I feel like back in the day, back in the fedora day, they really did have some good fashions. Like those nice zoot suits were just really something. Mm-hmm. You know, I was watching the dancers on the stage and just really, really classic outfits, you know?
Yeah.
We don't dress like that anymore. As I sit here comfortably in my hoodie and would never want to wear one of those dresses with those little heels, just no thank you. I'd
totally rock one of them suits.
I know you would, but would you do it daily?
I mean, if I wasn't alone.
But okay.
That's part of the deal is you're dressing to society for the most part. Like, well, if you're a guy wearing a suit, like it's because all the guys are wearing the suits like they were in the show.
Right, right.
If they were all wearing hoodies and you were wearing a suit, well, first of all, you would look better than everyone in a hoodie.
Is that okay? That's okay, though.
Yeah, but it's weird.
For who?
The guy in the suit? Maybe he doesn't care. I don't know.
I feel like if you look extra good, you don't care. Everybody else would be like,
You're probably right.
did I underdress? Or be like, wow, you look good. We have this really good friend who is an artist, and she always dresses like
Like an artist.
but always phenomenally. And one day in like the last, I don't know, 15 years I've seen her, she wore what is that called? The sweatsuit, but not a sweatsuit.
Tracksuit?
A tracksuit. And I was like, you still look fabulous no matter what you wear. So that's a shout out to Sam St. John. You look fabulous no matter what you wear.
Hey, girl.
But I think it's fun to have people who are like just constantly into the fashion. Clearly not me. I mean,
Come on, your mint green Jeep hoodie with a dog print
I know,
on it?
it stands out. That's
Fashionable as all get out.
It is. Who doesn't like dogs, Jeeps, and mint green? I don't know. And hoodies. They're comfortable.
It's a whole vibe.
It is a whole vibe. Well, anyhow, so talking back on the show that we watched.
Guys and Dolls.
Guys and Dolls.
It was great.
It was really great. And if you don't like musicals, I'm sorry, we're going to talk about it a little bit more. If you do, good. You might learn.
Saddle in.
Yeah. There were a lot more.
Saddle up? How do you say that?
I don't know.
Get in the saddle? I'm not a cowboy.
Hop on in? I don't know. Wait, is it a cowboy? This wasn't a cowboy.
I just was referencing saddle.
Oh, okay.
Carry on.
Anyhow, there were a lot more male dancing numbers, I think, than in most of the musicals I've seen. And that was sort of interesting. It was a male solo only man. What do I mean by that?
Solo
only man. All male dancing numbers.
No females present.
Not at all. Which I thought was different.
I mean, they also had female dances and male
Lots.
and female dances.
Yes.
But yeah, you're right. There are a lot of the musicals, they don't have
not that many.
Male only numbers.
Yeah. So
ensemble male only numbers.
Yeah, it was a really male heavy cast, and maybe that's just the way it was there. But it just seemed really like strong male characters in the musical. And usually you have a couple, but man, just really overall, I think the story was pretty good. Not my favorite, I will say, but I appreciate it. And I think there was some really good stuff going on in there. What's your review, Ebert?
Well,
wait, am I Siskel or are you Siskel?
I feel like we don't want to be either of them.
Oh, I don't mind. All right, go.
Okay.
Because they're dead? Are they both dead?
I think
Ebert's
one
dead.
of them might still be around.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Where that device would come in.
Third device. My review is I thought it was fantastic, and I really liked the fact that there was 12 or 14 men in the cast that were you doing the whole deal. They had the whole costume set up, and they were dancing, and they were really dancing. They were doing twists and lifts and flips, and not flips, but lots of very active dances.
Yeah.
That spread the stage out. I was captivated.
I know. Well, and like I said, I just don't usually see that many male numbers. But yeah, it was great. Would you?
Oh, go ahead.
Nope, you go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say one of the guys didn't dance quite as much as the others, but I think he was maybe a little more elderly.
Oh, okay. Well,
And that was okay.
There were some. I mean, there were some older people dancing out on that
Oh, yeah.
stage. I couldn't
Much
do it.
better than I could do.
I couldn't do it. But it got me thinking, like, these folks who are in like these local theaters, I'm sure a lot of them have regular day jobs.
Maybe,
Could you imagine
probably.
going to work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then 5 to 7 nights a week dancing for 2 hours and singing for 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever it is?
Listen, sometimes it's hard to just work 9 to 5.
I know.
You're adding some other stuff on it.
I know.
I mean, if they love it, obviously. If they're doing this, they're probably not. Like, I don't think anyone does theater just for the money. Like, they do it for love.
There's no money in theater.
Right. Like, I
Little.
think they do it for love, and then there's some money.
Right.
Because they're certainly getting paid.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that every night. I think it'd be fun for like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like for 2 weeks, I'd be like, great, and now I'm done. But
Do you
sometimes
want to do like a 2-week dance class?
no,
No.
that sounds like a lot.
Okay.
Every night for 2 weeks.
I don't know. I don't know how they work. I was just asking a question.
Yeah.
I'd go.
Well, so
Well, changing the subject.
what would you go do?
With you.
Where?
I don't know.
What?
Whatever kind of dance deal.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like learn how to something dance.
Yeah, it doesn't work with our schedules though either, really, if you think about it.
That's fair.
Yeah, we can't really do too much on a regular basis.
You know what we can do? Record this awesome podcast.
We can. This is our dancing.
You're right.
Our dancing.
Vocal dancing. I wonder if people that dance think that they're talking with their bodies.
Sure, yes. It's a form of expression.
It's also a song by Jason Derulo.
Oh, yes, you're right. I feel like it's not the only time that someone has maybe put that idea into a song.
Fair. That's true.
But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Maybe one of the things that I wasn't as in love with the show, though, like I said, I was pretty good. But the story, some of the main characters, I don't want to give too much away. But
It came out on Broadway in the 60s. I feel like you're probably okay.
I know, but I hadn't seen it. What if one of the listeners hasn't seen it yet and they're like, don't spoil it, Andrew.
First of all, I don't know what the availability is cross country to just dash out and go see Guys and Dolls. First of all,
It's probably on YouTube.
well, okay. It's okay. This is like saying I don't want to put any spoilers out on the movie that came out 20 years ago. Like we talk about Star Wars and you're like, no spoilers. What? Stop it. It's fine.
Well, I like musicals where I find that the females are really easy to relate to. And I don't know that I felt that connection with the female characters in this one.
Well, their story was a little different.
Right. You could tell it was from a different time.
Yes.
Although one of them, her character was really funny. I just like it. I don't know. I'm glad I live in today's world and not in the 20s to 50s because, man, she had a hard time.
Yeah.
Being in love with a guy who she wanted to marry who didn't want to marry her. Or did? I don't know.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, he did run away.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing that's in a lot of like older movies like that. Trying to get him to marry you and he doesn't want to and all that, I just don't.
I mean, when we were kids, your mom said something about the milk and the cow.
Wow. We're not going to,
That's her fault. That's not my fault.
Right.
I didn't say it.
Right. No. That has nothing, I don't know. I just think it's a interesting and I'm happy in many ways that we don't need to live in that world. But I think people do a lot still though,
Sure. Yeah.
I think there are a lot of people who are like, I just want to settle down and the person I'm in love with won't settle down with me.
Absolutely.
Which then, but I don't understand. I don't understand the
settle down drive.
No, like the not being upfront about not wanting to settle down.
Oh, sure.
Like why?
I don't know. I think a lot of people are probably scared of it.
Yeah, I think so.
like maybe everybody to some degree
I mean,
is scared of it.
we got married on a boat, and I had running shoes on just in case.
You were going to run right into that water in that white dress.
Yep. Bride overboard.
Is that a movie?
No, but it should have been.
I bet it is.
Maybe. If it is, I haven't seen
It's
it.
a good title, though.
It is, isn't it?
It's good.
I mean,
Copyright, trademark.
yeah.
stuff.
Title is. I mean, I'm coming up with the whole movie now. So,
Let's write a screenplay.
all right,
We could do some creative stuff together.
we could. We are doing some creative stuff together.
More, though.
You're right.
That'd be
You're
fun.
right.
Let's write a screenplay
I mean, I think.
called Bride Overboard. That'd be our grand debut.
Yeah, Bride Overboard, an Arguing Ever After production.
Yes.
See?
There we go.
All right.
Okay, we're
All
cooking.
right, we're
I like
there.
it.
We're there.
Well, anyway, so no, the guy, I don't think he wanted to get married.
Well, so that actually brought
Oh,
up.
she did so bad that remember in the
Yeah.
story, she was writing letters to her mother that not only did they get married, but then, and I don't know why they never met each other, the mom and the daughter.
You mean the mom and the supposed son-in-law?
Well, no, or the daughter, because then the daughter wrote letters about having kids and
Yeah.
that they didn't actually have because they weren't married, and buying a house that they didn't buy because they weren't married, and
I know.
had this whole string of things that had happened in her life that she lied to her mom about. I was like, whoa.
This is why I didn't like the character, because there was so much lie to cover up something that she wanted but couldn't have, when really the simplest solution
Yeah,
would have been to just be like, okay, this guy's not interested.
yeah.
But like, I mean, everyone's told a fib to their parent, but that's a whopper.
5 kids a whopper.
Right.
She said, and they had names.
They did.
And then I think the reason they couldn't visit is the kids were in boarding school.
I don't remember.
Had a whole second life.
I don't remember.
You know how long it takes to get married, buy a house, and have 5 kids if you're lying to your mom?
I don't know.
14 years.
Yeah.
That's how long it took in the show.
You're right. You're right.
Just like,
Well, let me ask you a question, Luke.
boom. Now that's a segue. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. In this corner, claiming to weigh in at 135 pounds, we have the delicious and wonderful Amber.
And in this corner,
I can be delicious too.
I didn't say you weren't.
Okay. Go ahead.
In this corner, we have Luke claiming to weigh in at 185 pounds.
Not after that carrot cake.
Showing up with this is my favorite hoodie, and for those who are on like the visible thing, video cast.
It's called video. Wow.
Yeah, if you ever see it on me, it's because I somehow
No.
got it from him. Not that Luke won't let me
Got
borrow
the angel
a hoodie.
of death on it.
Yeah, not that Luke won't let me borrow a hoodie, but I don't want to. I want to own. I want to keep. I don't want to
touch
borrow.
my stuff, lady.
Actually, I'm totally kidding. He would never let me borrow a hoodie.
If
ever.
it's shrunk, I do.
Yes, well, you let me have it then.
There's
at that
one
point.
that's close that you still want, and you can't have it.
I'm excited. Anyhow, so in this corner, we usually talk about our wins and losses, and we had 2 polls come in. So
I think I lost
we have
both of them.
8 ties. Luke's coming in with 12 wins
Uh-oh.
and 18 losses.
Oh.
So I am going to ask you a question today, Luke.
Just don't understand.
In honor of springtime, which is wedding season.
It's engagement season.
Oh, okay, sure. That
Summer is wedding season
no.
in Minnesota.
Okay, okay. Wow, he's even arguing with me here.
It's
before
called
I
arguing
even
ever after.
asked the question:
Arguing ever after.
is there such a thing as being engaged too long? That is the question.
You want me to go first?
Yeah. Do you want me to go first? No, you go first.
I
I'm asking you the question.
super want you to go first.
Why?
You could just step right in it.
No, I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay. I'll go first, but I'm going to have a lot of rebuttal to whatever nonsense you spew.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a number that you can be engaged for, meaning you've proposed to somebody,
Sure. Ideally.
that is too long a time prior to actually getting married? Yes.
Okay.
Like, for sure. Is this a yes or no? I'm in. Okay. Yes. There's for sure. Well, we'll just start with the example we cruised in onto this with is 14 years. I'm talking, that's way too long. Especially in that example. Well, I mean, you would think in any example, if you said yes, someone wanted to get married. And in most cases, if we're talking in a guy and a girl couple and you get engaged, that means you want to get married. If you said yes, which usually means some other stuff, unless you've predetermined, like, we're not having kids or whatever. Like, most of the time it leads to, like, living together if you're not already and starting a family. Because, you're going to get married and stay together forever and get old and whatnot. So there's a time frame, where you can't reproduce even. Like, so if you get engaged, let's say you're 25, I don't know what's a normal number to get engaged. I bet there's like an actual number. So like, let's say you're 25 to 30, because I hear the numbers going up. Like, people are older now than they were. Okay. So let's say it's 25 to 30. And you get engaged. Like, you don't have, like, if you're 25 and it's 14, you're going to be almost 40. Like, you can't even really, you can have kids, but even the doctors will tell you that's like, it's risky.
Yeah.
So, like, I think there's got to be a too long, and I don't even know what the number is, but it's a lot shorter than that. And, like, the other thing is, like, you got to ask yourself at that point, like, what are you really even doing? Like, do you want to be with that person? You must have wanted to get engaged. Like, if you proposed or said yes, either side of that arrangement is both of you want to be with that person potentially forever, because that's the point of marriage for the most part, I think. So, like, how I don't understand how anyone could just be engaged for like a undetermined amount of time and just be cool, because you can't be cool. Because what'd you get engaged for? Will you marry me? That's the question you ask when you're going to get engaged. And then someone says yes. Okay. Now, there's a lot of exceptions, because, like, there's people that can't have kids. Sure. There's same-sex couples in which I was going to say childbearing, but that's not it.
Can be.
Unless it's female same-sex. But, like, you have to, like, involve a third party. Somehow you either have to, like, adopt, you have to inseminate, I think that's the word. Like, there's all this different stuff to get you to the phase of actually having a child. So, assuming that this is the part of the discussion, I just think, like, there's got to be a number. Even if, man, you know what? Even if you're not going to have kids, there's still a number that's too long, because you've asked the question, will you marry me? And then you just never do. Well, then maybe you didn't want to get married in the first place. Or maybe something happened in the interim and you're like, no, I actually don't want to get married. Like, okay, well then don't be engaged anymore. What are you doing? I don't know. That's what I got for now. I'm ready to hear whatever you're talking about, because I'm interested. And you better be ready for some rebuttaling.
Oh, gosh. Well, then you have to be ready for rebuttaling.
I'm a rebuttal.
Okay. So I don't think there is such a thing as being engaged too long, because according to Judge Judy.
There we go.
An engagement ring is a gift contemplation of marriage. So engagement is a period of contemplating marriage, right? So based on that, based on
Okay.
I'm just basing it based on engagement ring and the Judge Judy show I
I'm
saw.
playing along for now.
So if that's the period where you're contemplating marriage, like you're saying, yeah, I want to do it, but like it's not like I want to do it tomorrow, because you could go fly off somewhere and elope, but you're choosing to, whatever reason, take time before that,
Okay.
And I don't think most people, unless they're going to get married really quickly, pick a date like right away. They have a little time. They're like, cool, we're engaged. This is the moment we're living in. And that's okay. It's the fun period where we don't have the responsibility yet of doing all those things of getting married. But we're here, yeah. If opportunity was perfect, we would be getting married. However, we have all these other things that would make it perfect for us, right? I don't really necessarily think that the timing of all of the other things of why someone might do it would, for me, that's not a factor into this question. Because whether or not you're having kids, I mean, we live in 2026. People having kids outside of marriage all the time. So that's not a need. And for some people, like, gosh, it's probably better to not get married to the person you had the kid with, because you really aren't right together. And getting a house, all of those things. You don't need to be married to the other person to do those things. Back in the day, when the guys and dolls existed, yes, okay, women couldn't get a house by themselves. There were many things they couldn't do. They couldn't get a credit card, all of those things. So they probably did need a spouse to be able to have some securities through life. But in today's world, like, I don't see that the need for a really quick turnaround, unless you want that, right? Like, sometimes it's just a matter of, I just want to take my time. We know, hey, we're not dating anymore. We're beyond just dating. We're beyond just saying that, which is, to me, it sounds weird to say girlfriend, boyfriend, because like most of the time you're full grown adults. So your significant other, whatever, but then it's another step beyond that, where it's like, we've committed a little bit deeper. And for whatever reason, we just haven't taken that other step. Now, because I like to do just a little bit of research, this has nothing, it's not going to be a winner. I'm just saying, I look to see what is the average cost of a wedding. Do you want to know what the average cost of a wedding is in the Midwest?
I do.
$29,000.
What is it on the coasts?
More. 40
I didn't know if you had
it said 29 to 50,000 is the average cost of a wedding in the United States.
Okay.
So that's a lot of
That's a lot of
a
dough.
lot of dough. And if you think of a lot of people who are of the regular marrying age, I mean, like anybody really, but like of the youthful marrying age where you're talking about they want to get their life going, all of that, and they think that's a necessity. They have student loans, all of those things to worry about. I mean, I can't imagine spending that kind of money on a one-day event, and having how long it would take to save up that money. And I hope, people are taking out loans for these things on top of their other loans. Like, I think what would be, to me, a reasonable reason to wait, you were talking about reasons to hurry it up, is to be financially stable. So if it takes you a while to get there, $30,000. I don't even know how long it would take to save up $30,000.
I mean, if you didn't do anything, you could do that.
Right, but do you want to do something?
Well,
I want to do stuff.
Sure.
I want to go out to eat.
Yeah.
I would like to maybe go on a vacation. Maybe I'd like to have some adventure with my fiancé before we get married, type of a thing, Maybe I don't want to have your student loan debt. Maybe I don't want to have whatever other debt you've got. Maybe you need to clear all that up so we can come in without those things. So, I could see very good reason to wait a while. And in today's world, given the economics, I'm not going to get anything in there other than saying it costs a lot. And if I wanted to have that type of a party or whatever it is that costs that kind of money, I think it'd be better to not throw it all on credit. Because then what are you doing? Man, you're just setting it off. That's hard. That's hard. What is more important for you for the wedding? Is it the event? Is it the two of you? If it's just the two of you, okay, then probably the wedding party doesn't matter. But for a lot of people, that party is super significant. And so I'm going to say, based on that alone, the answer is no. There is no too long. But I'm going to let you sit back and rebuttal. I'm going to have more after that. But this is my number one reason, is because it costs too flippin' much.
But everything costs too much. Okay, so first of all, those are all points that you made. The most important factor about getting engaged to somebody, at least in our current society, because there's still dowry societies and forced marriages and whatnot. But assuming you're choosing the marriage, the most important thing isn't money, it's love. It's literally, make a face, married woman.
No, my point is you can still love someone and not be married.
Sure, but that's not the debate. The reason you get married is because you love somebody so much that you'd like to have them be your partner for life. Mm-hmm. That's what a wedding is. I don't know if you forgot. I know it's been a while.
I understand.
And we've been together a long time, but that's why you do it. And arguing ever after. I'm just saying, you want to be with that person who can hold up the other end of that debate. And if you find that person, you got to cling to them, because they're not a lot people that are, I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that don't mix out there. So,
sure.
So the most important ingredient, I would say, is love. And there are plenty of ways to get engaged and get married that are not beyond your means. And I think that number moves with the couple. If you don't make a bunch of money, you're not going to go get some big 1 carat fancy ring that costs a bunch of money. And you're not going to go, rent out the sweet venue in the city and the big church and spend 20, 30, 40, 50 grand. You're going to scale it down. I've been to weddings, and just for the people, in case y'all forgot, I am a reverend. I have officiated a wedding.
If you need an officiant,
well, I mean,
reach out to
there are people who find a way to get married because they love each other.
Sure.
Within their means, and that's finding a venue, for instance, outside of the city. There are lots of places in our neck of the woods here in Minnesota that have very affordable and lovely venues that aren't your traditional wedding venues, where you have your reception and your wedding at the same place, so it's not multiple places and transportation. And they have some nice outdoor settings, which is really common in Minnesota, that outdoor weddings are super common. And maybe they spend 10 grand, which is still a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Well, sure, but so is a car, and you got to buy one of those, and you ain't getting married to it. So, 10 grand's not that much of a car nowadays. So, and you don't even love it. Well, maybe you love it. Some people love their cars. I'm not gonna be mean about that.
It's okay to love your car, just don't be in love with your car.
Fair.
Do you remember that from Cat? It was a movie. It was. It's okay to love your dog, just don't be in love with your dog.
We're gonna move on
from the 90s.
From that. So anyway, so I think that's important to say is it's not a prerequisite that you go into a massive debt load just to get married. Some people might.
No, I'm not saying that.
And they might choose to, but they probably are also going to somewhat into that with a plan. Like when you get student loan debt, it's not like you went, oops, I got 50 grand of student loans. No, you probably chose your major, you probably studied hard, and you probably did the math and thought, okay, well, if I get my career and I land it, I could pay this back over the course of the next 10 years or whatever the number is. I know the statistics aren't in your favor, but I don't think anyone just goes, oops, I bought a house. No, you know what you're doing when you're making a big financial decision.
No.
We're
I'm
going
to talk student loans
That's a
another
whole
time.
other debate. I'm just saying I don't think you accident your way into debt. I don't.
Wow.
You at least go into it with some sort of, if it's a life plan, like if it's a car, a house, a wedding, a career, you probably have some counseling, some foresight, some idea of what this might cost you.
Right.
And that's all fine. It doesn't remove your points. It just,
No, it doesn't.
I'm just saying, like, it's not the most important thing, and I think that people generally set the budget with their eyes open.
Okay, I wasn't saying that is. My point was, if you wanted more time because you wanted to have a better wedding or whatever, in your mind of what a better wedding is, that's fine. I wasn't saying that is the reason to delay it, but for many people it is. And so that is what I was saying. The cost is really high. That was a reason why someone might delay a wedding. Not that they're not in
Sorry,
love.
I can't marry you. It's too expensive.
I mean, that's totally fair. I mean, if you don't understand, that's the reality for a lot of people.
Sure,
today.
but then because love is the most important thing, I think that then you choose the cheaper option.
So I think it'd be really funny if, not funny, fun, if you did end up like officiating someone's wedding because you said on the podcast that you are an officiant.
I would do it.
That would be really great. That would be really great. I think that'd be wonderful.
We'll have a happily ever after, arguing ever after.
I don't know.
Happily ever after, brought to you by Arguing Ever After.
Right.
Trademark.
I'm just saying, in life, it's really, you can't sit outside of someone else's relationship and say, what are the reasons that is making them take too long? Now, I do think the longer
Yes, you
are.
can.
No, I can't.
The question is about being engaged for too long. You can be engaged for too damn long. That's the truth.
You think that. No, I mean, I don't. I think if whatever long it takes, and if someone, if someone's like, I'm still not ready, don't do it. Like, don't get married yet then. If you're still not ready and you're 3 years in, if you're still not ready and you're
That's
5
like
years
saying
in.
don't have kids till you're financially ready. What a joke.
It's not a joke.
Nobody's financially ready for kids.
This is a huge, wedding the rest of your life with one person is a huge commitment. If you need more time, that's fine.
Do you need more time?
Oh, man. But I'm just saying, like,
the first 20 whatever years was it? You need to think some more?
No, I don't. We got married. We made that decision. But I'm
Sure
saying,
did.
as an outsider, it's not. And it, again, same thing. If someone's like,
We were engaged for a year and a half.
I don't think that, I have no idea. It doesn't really.
I was just telling you that.
I know. The world was a little different. Our finance, we were different people, all those things. I would certainly, in today's world, not be engaged for that. That sounds short. A year and a half?
We had also been together for
75 years.
7.
Yes.
By the time we got married.
Right. It had been a long time. But my point is, whatever is good for the person is fine. If they want to get married after knowing each other for 2 days, great. If they want to wait, whatever. I think the further you get, the less likely it's going to happen, though. But whatever. I mean.
You got it. Okay. You got to ask some questions. Why ain't you married yet?
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm not going to worry or judge
I am.
what other people's choices are. Right. I know.
I'll straight up ask a question.
I know you will.
Yep. Like, hey, why are you still engaged?
I know. As I sit next to him.
Haven't you guys been together for 10 years?
Luke, none of your business.
Let's go. I'll marry you.
This is everyone hearing that. We've truly had that conversation before with people. And I will sit there, Luke, it's not your business, not your business. And he's like, no, I want to do it because you love love so much.
I love love.
You want it now for everybody.
I think it's so great. It's because of you, dear.
Oh.
I've had such a great experience with you that I want other people to experience the same magic.
Well, okay.
They probably won't, though, because they don't have you.
No, they don't. But, how they could.
The people on video just saw your eye roll flicker, and they're like, we got trouble in paradise.
No, we don't. But I was thinking they could have me by sharing this podcast to their friends.
God, you just segued into that was dirty, but I like it.
I know.
Okay.
I know. But before we really do walk away from all of this, we need to figure out what the vote is. If you're wanting to vote, you go to Spotify.
Yep.
And
Or social media. We're back to that.
I mean, comment wherever, because we do like the chatter.
Yeah.
We really do like your involvement in our podcast, because it's not just us. We are enjoying how we're interacting with people.
Well, and we've been a little checked back, not out, but checked back on socials. Like,
That's
I think
fair.
most people have, because this year has been,
It's been wild.
boy, it's one for the headlines, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't even know what crisis we're in right now. But
There's like at least 4.
right. I don't want to think
It's
about
just
it.
we're you and me soldiering through together.
I want to have fun, and I want to enjoy some things, and I want to be a little, yeah. So what I want you to do is vote on whether you think there's such a thing as being engaged too long, yes or no. Do that on our Spotify.
Please do.
Or wherever you're finding us. Share us with someone. And, maybe you can give them a little hint. If you're engaged, you're like, been too long. Or, someone who maybe you've been engaged to is pushing you.
And
Be
if
like,
you're
no
in
such
Minnesota and I like you,
Yeah.
you could just hit me up.
Wait, but do you have to know them? Would you have to know them?
Yeah, I don't want to go to some stranger's wedding.
I-
I don't need a job like that.
You don't need a job to be fun.
You're like, that's like jury duty. You got a weird.
I love
you
jury
just
duty.
show up and be like, I'll marry whoever.
Yeah, I love jury duty.
You pay me $500 and I'm ready to go. It's all good.
Do you need to get paid? Just be like, hey, just put in the little
It depends.
married by
I'll
arguing
tell you
ever
what,
after.
people are going to find out if I like them or not. Oh, man. All right, people. Get out there. Tell your friends. Vote
Yep.
for us.
Yep.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.